What's going on, everybody? You're tuned in to another edition of our Cutting the Red Tape. I appreciate you guys for joining me, and we got a lot to talk about. First of all, I want to start off by saying thank you guys again for joining me. I kind of been incognito as far as doing the podcast after doing so many, but just had a lot going on. So I definitely thank you guys for tuning back in. So we're going to kind of rewind the tape a little bit here and kind of go back in time. So we're going to start with the Maricopa County stand down that happened last month. Give you my thoughts on it and everything like that. So as you know, we were there. We handed out several of the bags that had the hygiene and toilet paper and food and things like that in it. Thanks to Insperity, they donated a bunch of bags as well. It was a fantastic event, and I got to say, for the first time of being at the Maricopa County stand down, I was actually pretty impressed. I did not think they would have the amount of resources there that they had, but they had everything there. So rest assured, if you are a veteran in need of services, that there's no way you cannot tell me that, what seemed like whatever you might have needed was not there. I mean, they had everything from job resources, mental health resources, food resources, man, anything and everything. So, your only excuse is probably just not being able to get out there in general. Because if you made it, I will tell you they had everything out there. So I was definitely impressed. I wish I could have had a chance to walk around a little bit more and just kind of survey the area, talk to some of the vendors there. But it was me and my partner kind of manning the booth going back and forth. So wasn't a whole lot of time to get around and make those connections. But by all accounts, I was glad I was there. I'm glad I made time for it. I'm glad that we had a small impact and again, a small piece of the puzzle to be able to help veterans and service members in need. So I was really glad to get out and do that. So that was fantastic. So whoever the individuals are who got that put together, fantastic event. So again, I was definitely impressed from my standpoint of view. Um, so obviously in the work that we do, that takes me to, your local city stand downs, which probably have a lot of the same resources, but obviously scaled down. So for all you guys see me, I'm posting every single time I see, a city stand down or a county stand down or whatever the case may be. Get out to those stand downs. Get out to those stand downs. If you are a veteran and you need assistance and you need resources and you need places to, look to help you find the right resources, these stand downs, I'm telling you, they will have more than often than not, at least the resource that you need, or they can get you the answers or find you the right resource that you need. So there's no excuse, man. People are putting in a lot of effort, putting in a lot of time to make sure that they can give you the resources that you need. Get down there, get down into his resources. I will assure you that you'll probably find what you need if you're in assistance. If you're again homeless, needing food, transportation, I'm sure things for the VA to help you with getting a percentage. I'm sure that they can help you out there. Get to these stand downs, and on a much smaller level, which I'm also finding out is get down to your local CRC. I come in contact with veterans every day who are homeless. Right off the bat, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to get you down to the CRRC, the Referral Resource Center, because they have resources that they can reach out to get you assistance that you need. They can get you in a system. They can start working things for you. They can contact resources like me or other resources because we're all trying to work to accomplish the same goal. So if you are a homeless veteran or a veteran looking for some assistance, get down to the CRC. Again, it might not be as massive as your local county stand down or the Maricopa County stand down, but at least they can point you in the right direction and get you the right resources that you need. So again, we're all trying to work together to help people out. And again, it's up to you. We can show you the door. You got to walk through it. I mean, I can't say that any more clearly. You have resources here who can show you the door, but you got to put your best foot forward and walk through it. All right. So, all right. Enough on that. Moving to the next topic, Veterans 5 to 9. So how is Veterans 5 to 9 doing? I'm sure you guys are wondering, what's the status of Veterans 5 to 9? We're maybe almost about midway through for the most part. So just some numbers for you guys. We have assisted 37 veterans so far. The way that breaks down is into 15 homeless veterans. It looks like 16 regular veterans, one homeless service member, and then the 5 regular service members. We have spent around roughly $80,000 already assisting veterans in the services they need. And again, that's anything as far as food, lodging, transportation, resources for mental health and substance abuses. We've done assistance with car assistance. We've done assistance for moving assistance for people who have been evicted or about to be evicted and they need to get their stuff out or their stuff's going to be locked up. We have helped with that as well. We've even helped people with pet shelter. For those of you who are trying to get into, long-term housing, and maybe that your pet needs to be boarded for a while so you can get that squared away. We have helped with that. We have done what we can here at Veterans 5 to 9 to make sure we are cutting through the red tape. That I cannot stress that enough. We want to make sure that we are that emergency resource that if we get a call from the CRC or the VA or somebody else and we could assist, we put your mind at ease. We put you at ease, get you squared away, and then say, okay, now that you're in the right mind frame, what can we do? What resources can we work with to get you to the next step, to get you to the next level, to get you moving forward, right? Even if you're not homeless or you're facing eviction, sometimes veterans or people don't call until it's like the last minute. Man, it's getting hot outside. Nobody wants to be in 120 degrees facing eviction. I will tell you that right now. Now, along with that comes questions. It's not just I want to go blow my money at a casino and now I want Veterans 5 to 9 or somebody else to pay the rent. That ain't happening. We're going to ask questions, and if you messed up, you're going to eat it. Like you're going to have to eat that one. All right, because there are veterans out there who did have some type of misstep or misfortune or ended up in a hospital or something happened to where they actually do need assistance. So why would you get chosen over that person when you chose to go out and blow your money or do something crazy instead of being responsible and paying your rent? So that's where Veterans 5 to 9 is right now. That's pretty much the numbers. Again, 37 veterans held, 37 veteran service members assisted. We are pretty much above where we were at last year. So hopefully we can keep maintaining this pace or get a little bit above this pace, depending on funding and what happens. And we can keep assisting veterans. Which brings me to my next point of, why I'm doing this podcast. Why am I doing these podcasts? Why am I getting my face out there? Why am I trying to get the word about Veterans 5 to 9 and spread it? One is because I want this podcast to be successful for one, a good channel for resources. And two, when I bring you people or different stories, it resonates with you. And hopefully if you subscribe and you like what we're doing, we can get to enough subscribers to where we'll have a permanent funding source to be able to support veterans. Most of you guys who know me know I don't take a dime from this program. I work for free. My phone's always on. I do what I can to assist. So it is what it is. It's my way of trying to give back. I've had a ton of people tell me, oh, you should take this and you need to be getting paid for what you're doing. Yeah, I mean, you can, I guess, but I guess that's not my MO. I'm personally not seeking to do that. If it happens, it happens, but I'm not really looking to do that. Again, I want pretty much every dime I can squeeze to get out there to helping veterans. So if you would like to help me, please subscribe to the channel. The more subscribers I get, the better. And obviously, once you subscribe, like and share the information, because that helps as well. That gets our program and the videos that we do further, thereby maybe more people subscribe to the channel, and that could help us out as well. So again, that's why I'm doing all these podcasts. I'm trying to get that permanent funding source, as well as making sure I got the right resources out there that I can refer people to and say, hey, take a look at this short. I got a stand down going down, or hey, take a look at this short. Here's a resource that can help you financially. So that's what I'm trying to do. So while making the rounds, I've actually joined the Mesa City Chamber of Commerce. Great people, Sally Harrison there, She is I believe, president and CEO is her title of the Mesa Chamber. She is out there doing it. She works hard for her chamber members. I will tell you all that right now. A great gal, stand up. And right now, I'm definitely loving being a part of the chamber. I'm getting all the resources and things out there to them. So if you are in Mesa, I would highly recommend you jump out there and join the chamber. Great people. Also threw a little clip out there for ABC 15. You guys might see me on your TV screens coming to you fairly soon. I had an individual nominate me. Fantastic individual. He's getting his stuff together. I'll give you a hint. He's starting Problem Solves Aerospace. Hopefully I said that right. You know who you are. I definitely appreciate him for nominating me to go on the program and share what I did in the service, as far as share what I'm doing to help veterans in this capacity. And it's only going to highlight the program even further. You know, I've told you guys time and time again, you know, Veterans Fighter 9 might not be around forever, but if we help one veteran, it was worth it. And that's all that matters to me, that I can look myself in the mirror and say, I didn't go and just, you know, do nothing about it, take my ball and went home. I actually went and tried to do something about it instead of complaining about it. So again, you guys might see me on a few different areas, podcasts, things like that. I'm trying to get out. On that note, if you want to come on the podcast and you have a resource or a story to share, how you're supporting veterans, contact me. Go ahead and email me at marcus@veteransfighter9.com, or you can go ahead and hit me up at 480-498-8700, which is our phone line, and we can schedule an interview just like this. We'll get you on here. You've seen most of my videos, and it's pretty straightforward. You know, we don't fake the funk. It's just like, hey, who are you? How you helping veterans? You know, how'd you grow up? And, you know, we go from there. So get at me. I'm looking for people to come on the show. Or if you want me to come on your show, hit me up. I will definitely come on your show. We can talk about Veterans Fighter 9. So yeah, we have done a lot. So what it's looking like in the future, we're going to go ahead and continue. You know, I know it's getting hot outside. So last summer, this is where the calls really, really raised. And it seemed like there was, you know, there's a strain on the system, obviously, because, you know, people who are, you know, homeless and maybe could deal with a little bit cooler temperatures, you know, now can't deal with it. And maybe they're looking to make a change because they can't deal with one more summer, or those individuals who are going to be kicked out and evicted. So things are really, really raising. So we're going to continue to work with community partners. We are going to continue cutting through the red tape. Veterans Fighter 9 is going to continue doing what it needs to do to make sure we are ready to assist veterans. So that's pretty much all I have for today. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Again, if you know somebody, tell them to subscribe to the channel. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, you please subscribe to the channel. We're doing great work. Check out the testimonials, check out our reviews, you know, just check out what we're doing. You know, we are really trying to make sure that we are doing what's right by the veterans. And again, we can show you the door. You got to walk through it. If you're not about walking through it and you're about just kind of messing around, don't waste my time. I'll be very clear about that. Don't waste my time, because I'm moving on. I got veterans who do need assistance, service members who do need assistance, and that's where I want to put my work. So thank you guys. God bless. Like, share, subscribe.